This is the Bobby Bones Show.
Let's grab a couple calls here. Let's go to Jason in Colorado. Hey, Jason.
Yes.
You're on, buddy. What's going on?
Nothing. I was just going to call in with a comment on the. I heard the talking this morning about the guy using the cattle prod, which is pretty rough. And then it reminded me I was going to call in and talk about Eddie using the push-ups as kind of punishment for his kids. We've been doing that for about 2 years, and it seems really beneficial. And I was just going to say that oftentimes they're like acting out and fighting because they got all this energy bubbling up out of them, and the push-ups seem like a good way to kind of temper all that steam. And then they're a little tuckered out afterwards, and it really kind of resets the mood at the house and kind of builds them up and gets them a little exercise in the process. And I don't know, feels like it's kind of building them up, and that cattle prod thing sounds like it's tearing them down pretty bad.
It also feels like you're building them up to beat you up.
Yeah,
like you're slowly raising them to take over.
It's like programming the robot.
Yeah, like eventually they're going to take you over.
I got a question for Jason, though. Jason, you, like, how many do you do, though? Because the other day I got really mad, and I was like, you're doing 50, and they were there for like an hour.
Usually it's 10s and 20s.
Okay.
And 20 seems like it's kind of at the upper end of it. And rarely do we have to go back and do like another set of them. Sometimes that's my son. He'll like keep it going. He'll do one more set, and then he really doesn't go back for number 3. He learns, and it tuckers them out a little bit. They're a little winded after the push-ups. It kind of just like tones it down at the house.
That's funny that you set them up to do 50.
I didn't even think about it.
No one can leave until they do 50.
Right, and I said it, and I'm like, man, I couldn't even do 50. And I was like,
yeah,
not that quick.
Jason, appreciate the call, man. Hope you have a good day.
Well, you too. Thank you.
All right, see you later. Let's go to Danny in North Carolina. Danny, you're on the show.
Hey, Bobby. This is Danny.
Hey, man.
From Garner, North Carolina. How you doing?
Doing pretty good. What can I do for you?
Great. So my daughter Leela and I we were just wondering, what are the top 10 cities mentioned in country songs? We thought that would be a great thing for y'all to play to figure out.
Well, let's just talk about it. Nashville, obviously.
Has to be, right?
Has to be number one,
Yep.
just because most artists either live here or have lived here at one point. So I think Nashville's probably number one. Outside of that, there are very famous songs, but I don't know that Amarillo gets mentioned other than in Amarillo by Morning, or maybe like, I think Aldine has a song.
Amarillo?
Yeah, like Amarillo.
Amarillo Sky.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Amarillo Sky.
That might be right.
Austin.
Austin, I thought.
But you're talking about one song, really.
Hotel Key.
Yeah, Austin.
So there's 2.
I bet Amy's back in Austin.
Amy's back, and that's 3.
What song is that?
Working Arizona Rosa
Little Texas.
Cafe.
Oh, yeah.
I bet Amy's back in
Oh, good one.
Austin.
Okay, if it has 3, I think it makes the list.
Okay.
That's good. There's got to be more than that, too.
Sure, yeah.
That's good. Good job. Let's see.
San Antonio.
I bet you Memphis is a lot.
You got a lot of pain in Memphis.
I'm walking in Memphis.
Yeah.
That's not really a country song.
It's a jam, though.
I'm still gonna fight for San Antonio.
Can you see if Memphis is in many songs, like country songs that mention Memphis? Because I'm not married to being right about that one, but I feel like it's close to Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
I think Chris Stapleton mentions it in that song Arkansas that he does. He's about to drive through Memphis. He gets arrested in Arkansas. Okay, let's see what we got here. There are over 1,000 songs that mention Memphis.
Wow.
1,000?
Yeah, but these aren't country songs.
Okay.
I don't know if that's true or not. Let's see.
Maybe it was Memphis.
Oh, yeah.
That one. That's
Oh,
Pam
yeah.
Tillis, right?
Good one.
Yeah. That's How I Got to Memphis. Tom T. Hall. Maybe it was Memphis. Pam Tillis. Wrong Side of Memphis. Trisha Yearwood.
Yeah.
Big Train from Memphis. John Fogerty. Stuck Inside of Mobile with Memphis Blues again.
That's
Bob Dylan. You know, there are 3 at least here.
Put it on the list.
Yeah, I think that makes the list.
And then Amy said San Antonio.
There's got to be, though, like songs talking about things that aren't country where it mentions New York City.
Has to be.
But I would think, are there New Orleans songs?
I was thinking Baton Rouge.
Oh, New Orleans is good.
Calling Baton Rouge.
Tim McGraw. I was headed down to New Orleans.
Mardi Gras.
There was a house in New Orleans.
Yeah.
But that's
That's
like
a rock.
that's like the Animals, though, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Like back. Let's see. New York.
Dallas?
Johnny Cash has New York, New York. That's just a cover, obviously. The Whiskey River mentions New York City.
Really?
Merle Haggard has The Other Town. New York State of Mind by Billy Joel, but that is not one. Look at New Orleans. There is a house. Will you fact check that, see if that's the Animals? Because it may not be. City of New Orleans, Willie Nelson.
Oh, that's a jam.
Nancy Griffith, You're Down in New Orleans. Jordan Davis, Leaving New Orleans. New Orleans, Tim McGraw. Louisiana Man by Bobby Gentry mentions it. I'm Walking to New Orleans. I don't know that one. I mean, New Orleans probably makes it because there's like 4 or 5 that are fringe.
What about Cheyenne?
All I can think is the Garth one.
Me too. It's a good place to start, though. Like, find a very famous one and see if there are others.
Cheyenne.
What about, you said New York, what about L.A.?
Ooh, LA's
I
gotta be
just
one.
get off of that LA freeway without getting killed or caught.
That's Jerry Jeff.
Yeah.
I could tell, honestly, I don't know the song. That's
No
Texas
way.
Country, but I could tell by how you were singing it and how he sings.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And also, since Amy knew all the words like that, I figured it was somebody she knew personally, or George Strait.
What is
Yeah.
another LA? There's gotta be LA like
A lot of California. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, there's a lot that mention it.
Oh, what's that Dwight Yoakam one? Bakersfield.
A lot of Bakersfield.
Gotta be a lot of
Oh,
Bakersfield.
there may be some Bakersfield, though, because that was like the secondary hub of country
Yeah.
music. Hey, Danny, we appreciate that. Thanks for that call. Gave us something to talk about for a minute.
Hey, no worries.
All right. See you later. Top selling beer. There's a new number 1.
Oh, I think I got it.
Are you just going by what you like or what you think it is?
No, what I see more people order.
Okay, what do you think it is?
Michelob Ultra.
What do you guys think it is?
That's not a bad guess.
Yeah.
I feel like at some point it was either the Bud Light or Miller
Miller
Lite,
Lite.
but now people are they ordered a lot of Ultras.
Do you like Michelob Ultra?
No, not really.
What is it about it?
They market
Less
it.
calories,
They
they
market it that
say.
it's less calories.
Is it actually?
I don't know
I
because
don't
there's
know.
a Miller commercial that says it's not true.
Oh,
They do a whole commercial.
false claim.
Yeah.
Michelob Ultra has surpassed Modelo
Oh, Modelo.
to become
Oh.
America's top-selling beer.
Huh.
This marks a significant milestone for Anheuser-Busch, the parent company of Michelob Ultra, which has capitalized on major sports partnerships to boost its brand visibility. That's from Anheuser-Busch. What's your favorite beer?
I mean, Michelob Ultra is not bad, but I like Miller Lite and Pacifico.
Is that a fancy beer?
I don't know. Is it?
It's just a Mexican beer.
Yeah, it's
It's not fancy?
Nah, it's just whatever. I mean, it's definitely on the more expensive side of the aisle.
Yeah.
but it's not like if the IPAs or something like that.
Mhm.
I feel like it's not a dark beer that I don't know. That more like cool people drink.
Yeah, like craft beers?
Yeah, craft there.
I don't know.
I don't
just
really
know
drink
that-
much beer. I'm just telling you what I liked back in the day.
Your favorite beer, Eddie?
Miller
Light?
Light.
High Life?
No, just
Yeah.
not that one.
That's
Why,
like,
why did you laugh at that? I don't know.
because that's like
That's
That's
re-
kind
high
of cheap.
school.
It's cheap.
cheap.
Oh, it
cheap.
is.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
cheap. Yeah.
It's like
Got it.
It's like Milwaukee's Best, Busch Light. Those
I-
are real.
I think they call it like the champagne of beers, but it's not true.
If you drink beer out of a can, do they make nice beers in cans?
Yeah.
They do? Yeah, my beer knowledge is not very good.
Ray is an ultra guy.
Ray, Michelob Ultra?
Used to be Coors, and then I moved here, and my wife introduced it to me. And yes, it is my favorite beer.
Why?
4% alcohol, you can drink 10, not even feel anything, and I believe 1 carb. So it is the healthiest, I would say, pound for pound on the market.
Question. Why would you want to drink 10 and not feel anything? I would think if I were drinking beer, I wanted to feel stuff.
yeah, maybe Ray is trying not to feel things.
No. Ray has 1 drink and is drunk.
I know, but maybe that's why this helps him last longer.
Yeah, I like to last longer.
That sounds funny. Yeah. That just in general, yeah.
Well, you know what I meant.
I have I have accidental inventions that change the world, so these weren't really meant to be invented for what they were invented for.
Oh, speaking of lasting longer,
Oh, that's one of them. I bet.
Viagra, number 10.
Yeah.
In the early 90s, Pfizer scientists were testing a drug meant to treat high blood pressure and chest pain. The drug did not do much for the heart, but test subjects reportedly felt a very different side effect.
Can you imagine?
Pfizer pivoted. Viagra became one of the most well-known and profitable drugs in history.
They're like, can you get the doctor in here? Something else is happening.
It's been 4 hours. Maybe you should put that in a commercial. It's so hot in this room. Like, I had to take my sweater off.
Oh, I'm kind of shivering.
Nope.
Yeah,
We don't even have the ability to run our air anymore. They've
taken that away from us?
Yes.
What happened?
They're taking all of our rights away. And so it sucks. And so I come in and I'm under bigger lights than you guys are also. And I have more computers in front of me and
that's
my
true.
legs.
We're not
that'll warm you
arguing
up.
that. We're just saying, like,
No, you guys are making points like, I'm shivering. No, I'm burning my balls off. And you guys are over there all fancy free, feeling good. And I can't even turn the air down.
Feels pretty good in here.
Yeah, to you.
Yeah.
You got one little screen. I'm sitting behind a friggin' force field of computers and humongous lights. All right, the microwave. In 1945, the engineer Percy Spencer was testing radar equipment when the chocolate bar in his pocket melted. Instead of freaking out, he experimented and invented the microwave.
Ooh, that's cool.
That's weird. Something melts and you don't really know why.
Mm-hmm.
Also, could he have kids after that?
If
If it
was
melted
in
his
pocket.
yes. Number 8, potato chips. A chef in New York was annoyed by a customer who kept sending back his fried potatoes for being too soggy. In frustration, he sliced them paper thin, fried them until crispy to show him, and boom, the potato chip was born.
That's awesome.
There is this, I'm not a big sushi guy, and I'm not even sure if it's sushi, but there's a place that I will order from some, and it's a sushi place, and they have this thing called the Great White. And it's a piece of sushi type thing. They put a really fresh potato chip on it.
Huh.
A plus.
Why do you say you're not sure if it's sushi? Because
Because it's from a sushi place, but I don't even know what's on it. I just like the potato chip. My wife's like, just order potato chips.
yeah.
So it's like a sushi
So there's
roll
not
with a
a
chip
fish
on
in
top?
it or fish on it
I can
or
look.
in it.
Yeah, we got to look this up.
Because like, what makes it a sushi roll?
Well, it's a sushi place. I don't know if this is a sushi roll.
Mm-hmm.
All I know is that's a potato chip I like. And so I order it because I like the potato chip. And I ate the thing with it. My wife's like, that's stupid. You're spending all this money and all you want's the potato chip.
So
And
you
it's
don't
just
like
one. It's just one potato chip.
It's two.
Oh.
Two little things
Oh.
with two little tiny potato chips.
you don't eat the actual.
No, I eat the thing. But
You just eat the potato chip
Potato
on top and
chip.
throws the rest away.
just
Yeah.
because it's there. Mike, what does it say on that? Will you read the description?
I don't know what escalar is.
Ah.
Pablo
Truffle
Escobar.
vinaigrette, potato chip, and black truffle shavings.
Escalar truffle vinaigrette. Escalar's got to be a kind of fish, huh? Do we know?
Never heard of it.
I'm looking it up, and it
It's
says
a fish, yeah.
It is.
Mhm.
A butterfish.
Deep sea,
Oh.
Or
oil
Or
filled,
super white tuna.
tuna-like texture.
It's an oil-rich deep-sea fish, also known as a butterfish or super white tuna that contains wax esters, gymphliotoxin, which humans cannot fully digest. Well, I digest it pretty good. That fish is good.
They're like, do not recommend to eat.
Velcro's at 7. Swiss engineer George de Mestral went for a walk with his dog in 1941 and noticed burrs sticking to his pants. Under a microscope, he saw tiny hooks in the burrs. He then thought, how can I use this to attach to other things? Invented Velcro.
Okay.
Amazing.
Because the crap was stuck to him.
I mean, it was nature. Nature already does that.
X-rays at 6. This physicist, Wilhelm Röntgen, was experimenting with cathode rays in 1895 when he noticed a glowing screen across the room. He realized he could see inside objects, even his wife's hand. Medicine was changed forever. By the way, there's a myth that the inventor of the X-ray and his wife died from radiation exposure. That's false.
Oh, it's false.
Oh.
The inventor died of a completely different disease, and his wife passed away from a prolonged illness. The myth likely originated from misinterpretations of two related events.
Because I remember hearing that he would use her as a
Yeah.
Me too.
experiment.
Uh-huh.
I also buy sushi for potato chips, so what do I know? Fireworks at 5. Legend has it over 2,000 years ago, a Chinese cook accidentally mixed charcoal, sulfur, and saltpeter while cooking, and the mixture exploded. And again, they can make this up. 2,000 years ago. No cameras. I don't believe it.
Yeah, that's tough.
Post-it notes. 3M's that company. A scientist at 3M was trying to make a super strong adhesive, but ended up making one that was super weak. Years later, another employee realized it was the perfect thing for bookmarks and notes that could stick and unstick.
Wow.
Love Post-it notes.
Super glue at 3. A chemist, Harry Coover, was working on creating clear plastic for gun sights during World War II. Instead, he accidentally invented a substance that bonded almost instantly, super glue.
Hmm.
That's pretty cool. Number 2, Coca-Cola. It's a lot of pharmacists or physicists
Yeah.
doing stuff. In 1886, a pharmacist, John Pemberton, was trying to create a cure for headaches. He mixed syrup, carbonated water, and there was some cocaine in early because we didn't know what cocaine really was or how it affected people, and that's how they got Coke. It was a headache cure at first.
So was it Coke because of cocaine?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Coca-Cola.
Coca.
That's crazy.
Coca.
Not from the Coca plant,
Yeah.
I don't believe,
Oh.
Cocaine.
but also potato chips.
So what do you know?
Yeah, what do I know? Number one, penicillin. In 1928, Alexander Fleming returned to his messy lab and noticed mold killing the bacteria in one of his petri dishes. That mistake became penicillin, the first true antibiotic, which went on to save millions of lives. Those are all accidental inventions that changed the world. Pretty cool. Boom. Coca.
Coca.
Did you know? Okay, so here's the weird thing. Coca is a source of cocaine. The coca leaf.
Plant?
Okay, so the same one that makes chocolate.
No.
No?
That's
That's cocoa?
Cocoa or cacao, cocoa, and then coca.
Oh.
Coca
My.
refers to the coca leaf. Coca-Cola was named for its original key ingredients, coca leaves and the cola nut, K-O-L-A, which provided both cocaine and caffeine, respectively.
Wow.
No way.
The name
Cola's a
directly
nut?
reflects these ingredients, which were included in the formula when it was first developed and marketed as a tonic. Coca is the coca leaf, the source of cocaine. Cola refers to the cola nut, K-O-L-A nut, the source of caffeine. So cocaine and caffeine, that's a country song.
That's crazy.
That is crazy, huh? I don't know. History is a lot of things that we didn't know while we were making it for a reason. Turns out it could be used by humans in a really terrible way if used wrong. And I'm sure if you used cocaine very lightly, no. But I'm sure, like, there's probably some sort of good you could do with cocaine if you just used it barely.
Oh, like micro?
I don't know.
dose?
Or normal dose. I have no idea. I've never used cocaine. I've never seen cocaine.
I just think that, like, do people have the ability to just.
No.
Because then you want it more,
People
more,
don't.
more.
Right.
Right.
But, yeah, I mean, there's a weird reason that weed wasn't allowed forever and alcohol was. And it goes to just what people decided would be allowed. And that's it.
Did you know that, I guess, because, right now a big thing in the drug world is the fentanyl,
Mm-hmm.
and that they have strips where you test for it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I did not.
What do you mean you test for
Well, because
it?
I was thinking about all the people that are doing drugs that are, you might, like, are business people.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people that do cocaine, and I'm like, you're telling me, I could see, like, if you're just down on your luck doing drugs, you end up with the fentanyl, and you're like, whatever, I'll take the risk. But you're not a successful business person just at a party being like, oh, yeah, I'll take that cocaine and run the risk. I had no idea that they test it before they use it. That there's these little strips and or however they do it. I don't know. My friend was telling me about it. She said she was at a party and they were offering stuff. She didn't take any, but that they were like, it's all good. We've tested it. And she's like, I'm still good. Like, I don't want it. But that's when I was like, what? I didn't know that that's what they do. Because you would think you'd have more successful people dying from and maybe they are, but you know who I'm talking about? Those kind of people. Like,
Yeah. People with money,
yeah, or like actors, Hollywood people.
they don't buy as cheap of drugs because cheap drugs a lot of times are mixed with other things.
Yes.
Horse tranquilizer, rat poison, anything that they can make the
It's a
actual
filler.
drug.
Yeah.
They can do less of the actual drug and use more fillers
Mhm.
to then have more drug to sell.
Yeah.
Let's go to our drug guy.
Yeah.
Hey, Scuba.
Let me pull him up. There he is.
You talking about cutting cocaine?
Well, no, I'm talking about
With
way,
yeah.
in the early stages. If they want to sell it cheaper, they mix stuff with it. They're not using as much cocaine.
Exactly. It's broken down. It's not as pure. You'll put other things in. I had dealers that they would put like Ajax. You don't know what they're cutting it with.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because again, like to your point, you can make it last longer by cutting it.
Yeah, I mean, make it last long. Yeah, you're just making more out of the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. And small amounts are fine, like key bumps in a bathroom at a party.
But I
talking
feel like
about?
these days you would just want to test everything. Like,
Yeah,
Well,
but
yeah, 'cause
it costs money to get the test, though.
no, I understand.
And the people that are getting the bad drugs, sadly, are the people that don't have money.
right.
Well, even like marijuana, it's not as hardcore as the ones we're talking about, but those can have problems with it if like they have like mold on it, growing on it, or little mites. So depending where you're buying yours, if you're buying from a reputable place, they've looked at it, they've tested it. But if you're buying it from some dude on the street, you don't know what's in it.
Hey,
Or
same,
mixed with
same
stuff.
with bread. Sometimes it's got mold.
It
Mine
does.
yeah.
Check it.
Just eat around it.
Ray, play me voicemail number 1, please.
Hey, I'm just sitting here wondering if anybody else is as horrified as I am that Amy is driving around without a license or with an expired license, as if it's not a big deal. Anyway, she should probably Google the consequences if she gets pulled over. Have a good day.
Oh,
You
I
got
have not.
Google the consequences.
Yeah, what are the
I think I'm
consequences?
scared to Google the consequences. But I'm gonna.
It's not that big a deal.
I'm gonna get it,
It's
officer.
a fine.
I'd be like, the whole real ID situation.
Oh, tell him it was a bit on the show.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do.
Yeah, again, it's not that big a deal because she's had her license for many, many years and it just expired. So, yeah, probably a fine. And then you probably get it wiped away as soon as you get your new license. This woman's acting like going to Alcatraz.
Well, I mean, maybe we should Google though.
And it's not like you become a worse driver because you don't have a license.
Right.
I'm actually better.
She was already a
because-
bad driver with her
No,
license.
but I'm paying attention more because I don't want to get pulled over for something silly.
Oh, that's a good point. If you get caught driving here with an expired license, you can face a Class C misdemeanor offense with a potential fine up to $50.
Well, what's Class C? That sounds bad.
No.
Court costs
That's
and
probably the
late
least.
fees on your license renewal. Your car registration could be suspended.
That
you're
I'm
fine.
good.
You're fine.
Well, my insurance and registration all up to date.
You're fine.
So,
Let's do a couple stories. Amy, what do you have over there?
so Dawson's Creek had a reunion, and James Vanderbeek was just there with, like, on video because he couldn't be there because he's sick. And I had not seen a picture of him in a while or video, and it's so hard to see him so frail. Did you see him?
Yeah, I talked with him a bunch a few months ago. I guess it was May in Austin. He lives there, and he's been fighting cancer.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it looks.
Yeah, I
he
just was
looks
like,
sick, yeah.
oh my gosh, like I don't know. The image or the article I saw had an old picture of him, and so I figured, oh my, wow, he's looking really good. And then I scrolled down and saw what he looked like, and I was like, oh man, that's hard. And Dawson's Creek was such a show for us growing up. Like, I remember having watch parties and everybody getting together, but we're about all that. We're their age, and it's just weird to think like we're getting older and we're going to start seeing more and more of our people in situations aging and getting
And
sick.
the older we get,
the more
people dying.
right.
That's true.
Yeah,
I
he's-
know.
He's 48. I didn't really watch Dawson's Creek, but I got to know James a little bit because he was on Dancing with the Stars. He did really well. He danced with Emma, who I'm friends with, who's on the Bobbycast last week. And so I know they were still friends, and I saw him. And again, we had spent a few times together just saying what up. But it was the most I'd ever talked with him. And he's talking about living in Texas and how he got sick and moved down there with his family and loved it. And but yeah, I don't know if it has I don't know if the cancer's happened again. I don't know.
He was diagnosed with stage 3 colorectal cancer in August of 2023, shared it publicly November 2024. And I mean, stage 3 of that is.
Is that your stomach?
Got problems over here,
Yeah,
dude.
what was that?
It's Eddie's
My stomach. It's growling like crazy.
Like you're hungry, or you need
I
to?
just ate a bar. I don't think I'm hungry. I told my stomach, settle down. Here's a bar.
Dude, that was loud. It
No,
sounded like you farted.
it's been no, it's not.
No,
well,
I didn't hear
internally,
that.
it just keeps
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah, that sucks for James Vanderbeek. Hopefully he's okay. I really don't
It
know
said
anything
he,
else to
you know,
say.
you said you met with him in
May.
May. It said he returned to acting in May of 2025 for the Legally Blonde prequel series, Elle.
Mm.
Oh, I didn't know he was going to be part of that. That's cool.
Eddie, what do you have over there?
So this is crazy. Like, who is Robert Kardashian? I don't understand.
Kim Kardashian's
Kardashian's
dad,
dad.
very famous lawyer from
Oh.
O.J. Simpson. That's
Yeah.
very famous, very rich lawyer.
Yeah. So Priscilla Presley, Elvis's ex-wife, is writing a memoir, and it came out, and she talks about these are all life after Elvis, who I dated after Elvis. She was in a whole year-long relationship with Robert Kardashian, and I'm thinking this is just a lawyer, and he.
No, he's a very famous rich
No.
guy. Very famous rich lawyer
And
in
then
LA.
like there's a picture of him like he's not that good looking. He I mean, I guess he kind of looks like a porn star.
He does kind of look like a porn star.
You know? And I started thinking like this is crazy. This
But he's
Elvis
very
is-
rich.
So like he was rich in LA and every girl wanted to date him?
I don't know that every girl does, but he was in that rich circle. You meet people.
And then he married Kris Jenner. But what's funny about this in the book, there's a story about where Elvis, I guess after they got a divorce, he was like still stuck on her, and he'd call her like drunk late at night. And she said that one night Elvis called and Robert was in her bed, and she was like, and if Elvis would have found out that Robert Kardashian was in my bed when he was calling, like Elvis would have come over and probably killed him.
Mm.
She said because Elvis always carried like two
Hey,
guns.
the irony.
Elvis died.
Oh, no.
OJ.
OJ went.
Oh.
Because he represented OJ.
Yeah.
He was his defense lawyer.
Mm. So
I don't know.
glad that didn't happen. Or if it did happen, OJ would have never killed Ron Goldman and Nicole Brown. No, they have nothing to do with each other.
No. He's just the lawyer.
I know, he's not OJ's dad. I'm kidding. Okay, Morgan, what do you have?
Yeah, so there's an AI now pet that you can have that simulates having a dog or a cat without the real responsibilities of a living thing.
I like it.
It's called a Mouflin, and it kind of looks like a little hamster. But it's super fuzzy, and it looks like you can take care of it in the same capacity. It's just AI. It's a pet AI.
Doesn't this feel like Digipet or
Yeah.
one of the many? But what does this pet do that's AI?
It reacts emotionally to different surroundings, and it is designed to offer comfort and companionship. So it's actually like literally mimicking a real pet, just without it having living organs.
You don't have to feed it, take it out.
But it's not a real pet. The thing about a
Yeah,
real
it's just-
pet is that you actually get companionship, real companionship,
Oh.
and a relationship that grows.
Wait, but you liked AI. You like AI as a relationship.
No, I've never said I liked it. I could see me, if I never met my wife,
Uh-huh.
possibly using
Go
it.
ahead.
But I would know it's not real. As a pet, though, like you get a pet for that. You don't have to have a pet. I think humans feel the need to have a relationship.
Like, say for me though, my kids want a pet so bad. We have a dog, but like
you can train them with the AI and have the AI score them. Like back in the day when they used to give us this electronic baby in home ec.
Oh yeah.
Or a class that was like home economics, whatever
You
that
got
was
an
called.
electronic baby?
It had like a chip in it.
Oh,
I remember a kid punted it one day, got
in school.
got kicked out of the class, got an F
See, that's funny.
because they gave the results back. The baby had severe trauma.
Oh, that's not funny.
No,
That's not funny.
so you could get an AI pet and see if your kids do everything, like feed it, take it out.
No. We've had real pets, and they never did that.
No, I'm
Like,
talking
I
about
already
in
know.
general. You could like warm it up.
Yeah.
Warm up a kid that wants a real pet to see if he can actually do it by
I see what
getting
you're
this
saying.
AI pet.
Yeah, so it reacts to voice, touch, and handling by adjusting its behavior, and it develops a unique personality based on how it's treated, becoming either shy, energetic, affectionate, or more reserved. So it can display over 4 million emotional patterns.
That's crazy, and it can give you a score. I mean, think about that baby now being AI for kids. Like you here, take the AI baby home
Yeah.
and let's see what your score is. When it cries, you got to get to it in a certain amount of time.
Because that was the joke. Like they would do eggs, like, and if you didn't break the egg, you passed.
Yeah.
No,
We're
we
like,
had real babies like Bobby's talking about, and they would throw up and they would create like,
Poop?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and you had to-
Ours didn't do that because I'm obviously older. But no, tell me more about yours.
Yeah, so it wasn't much more advanced than yours, but yeah, it would either like throw up, like something would come out of it, or it would have something come out of its bottom, and you had to change the diaper. If you didn't change the diaper, that counts as something.
Mm-hmm.
You had to take it with you everywhere. If it was too far away from you, it noticed. So it was pretty close to getting up there. Now they're probably a lot more advanced.
Yeah, I would think now they could create a really cool one that give you a more realistic score.
see, those are good classes right there. That, finances, everything else. Like, science. Like, when are we going to use science?
Well,
not you, but
some
there's certain
people,
Yeah, well, then-
scientists.
they need it.
You know, my son has a funny argument with that. He's like, why isn't science an elective? Like, if you're going to be a scientist, take science. For all the rest of us, like, we don't need to take science.
I think mostly getting a
not a
high
bad
school
argument.
diploma or a college diploma is about actually finishing something more than it is what you're doing.
So finishing the class.
Like you have started, did the work, you've done the work, you did the work, and you finished it. I think it's about that. Like a task is assigned, you have shown that you have completed a task more than it is about the individual things that you learn.
Oof. See, we should focus on learning things that we're going to need for the rest of our
But
life.
we don't know at that age for sure.
No, but like taking care of the baby's good. Like money is good. Like we're all going to need.
But Amy's point is in
Yes.
10th grade, you really don't know where you're going to fall in life.
And I think
Right.
they've rounded out like these are the good basics and fundamentals to build upon should you choose a certain route. If you don't want to go past that, don't go past that. But you have a bunch of people running around learning how to balance a checkbook and take care of a baby.
That's all we're doing.
I understand the important, like life skills. I think there should be more of an emphasis on life skills.
Yeah, etiquette
in school.
for
sure.
like tipping etiquette, like all that stuff.
Maybe like senior year, you don't have to take those classes, those specific classes, something like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
In college, you really don't. There's some basics you have to take, but really they don't push you in a direction if you're not going to. But yeah, I agree. I also think the education should be free, even college, and I think we should have health care. But that's a whole different topic.
That'd be nice.
We're like the one civilized country that doesn't have health care. Blows my mind. And I grew up without health care, so it double blows my mind. We're the richest country in the world, and people have to decide between food and medicine.
Yeah, like now that my mom's older, we start dealing with that. Like she has no insurance, and she has to buy her own insurance, and it's really expensive. And she's too old to kind of have a job, and so
sometimes it's hard to get insurance.
Yeah.
If you have a pre-existing condition, or sometimes the medicine, because that's a business, right? Medicine is not a charity, so they're gonna make that medicine as expensive as they can.
Oh, and having a baby. My sister just got her hospital bill back.
Yeah,
it's not cheap.
How much it costs to have a baby?
You don't want to know. Like,
no, he doesn't want to know. Tell him.
Lunchbox, how much costs to have a baby?
I think it was like $20K.
oh no, my sister's is so much higher.
Why?
Was
What
yours
happened?
Did she have it at the Chateau Marmont?
Right, where did she go?
Hospital.
Were there complications or anything?
I mean, she had her like the high blood pressure, but she had planned to be at a birthing center, and they moved her over to like the hospital.
Did her insurance cover any of it?
Yeah,
some
it
of it.
covered a lot of it, but the fact that her bill was as high, like it's the price of a brand new car
Really?
to have a child.
It depends on the state, though, because in California, my son costs $250 for the
Yeah.
whole thing. But Tennessee, depends on where you live, it costs a lot more.
But
Oh,
insurance
so-
did cover something. Like, I mean, my first child was in
Kansas.
NICU, so I mean, the bill was, if I would have had to pay for it, would have been $100,000.
Yeah, that's
but
crazy.
Insane.
You go to California to have a baby.
And some people don't have insurance,
Yeah.
so they just have.
Yeah.
I mean, one medical bill can bankrupt somebody. All of a sudden, you get sick or you get hurt, and it's not like everybody has thousands of dollars sitting in a savings account. But yeah, that to me is one of the things that still blows my mind that our politicians aren't fighting for health care. That's that should be a human right, especially when you're living in the richest country in the freaking world. I do watch those people on TikTok that they're Americans. They go to China.
What do they do?
They just go.
They go to China for what?
Just to go. I don't know. I don't know why they're there. One guy's a teacher. He works over there.
Oh, they go live there.
Yeah, or they go on vacation. One guy's on like vacation, and you can't just go over there. You gotta have like a work visa to get in there. And they're all like, "Yeah, Americans have been telling you wrong. This place is awesome."
Mm.
Crazy. Crazy. There's like 3 of them I follow. Like the buildings, the technology.
But isn't TikTok Chinese? Is it TikTok Chinese?
Yes.
So-
They're
so
like
are they behind that?
they're recruiters.
I don't know, dude. I'm just asking.
It's a great point. But they can't fake the cities. I was talking to a friend that I used to work at Nat Geo with. He was one of the people that hired me, and I was asking him like, "Hey, what are the coolest cities to go to that you thought probably were unsafe, or maybe as Americans we shouldn't go?" And he said Shanghai, China was one. He was like, "It's the greatest city."
Oh yeah.
He said he wouldn't go to Russia right now, but Russia was really beautiful. But he was like, I didn't feel safe there, not because of getting attacked, but because they're probably hacking into everything you have as soon as you get over there. I'd like to go somewhere like Vietnam. I haven't been to Vietnam.
No.
Oh, my boyfriend went a couple months ago.
To
He said it was
Vietnam?
awesome for work. Yeah.
For work.
Well,
I mean, he was working, but he said, yeah. What? Why
No,
are
no,
we
I'm just
laughing?
saying, 'cause the other day you said he's going to Paris for work. And
Oh,
then
he's there
now
right
he's
now.
being
No, I
out
believe,
for-
yeah. No, I was laughing
It
at
just
that.
kind of.
I believe he probably is doing all that stuff for work.
Well, you don't think he's doing that for work? Is that what
I
that
do-
laugh was?
No, I thought
No, it was just a weird
no,
flex.
No,
Like-
when you no, not even that. I don't think it's a weird
No, a
flex.
lot
I
of
think
people-
a lot
some
of people have
people
international
travel for
jobs.
work, yeah.
When you said Vietnam, I was going to say, did he fight in it? And then I didn't.
Oh, because I was like, wait, what did I say that's like weird? I just
And that would have.
That's funny because he's older.
I chose not to say it, but
Yeah.
I couldn't help but make myself laugh. And I didn't even laugh. I just smiled. So I like kept that down.
Yeah, it wasn't anywhere that I ever thought of going. But once he got back, I was like, oh, wow, that would actually be a cool place to take a trip to.
So he goes back for a reunion?
No, he's not that old.
I know. That's why I didn't say it.
That's the joke.
No, I
Amy.
get it now.
I know, and I didn't
I
say
get
it, and
it
I just
now.
smiled. I didn't even make a noise.
Yeah.
When you said it, I just thought to myself,
Yeah.
it ain't me. I ain't no fortunate one. He's over there fighting.
No.
Vietnam. That'd be kind of cool to go over there.
Now.
Yeah,
Well,
now.
now.
That's what I just think there's a lot of places that just are never on my radar that I'll probably never go to. But now I know, like, oh, that would be cool to visit.
Lunchbox?
Yeah, 12-year-old boy in Sacramento yesterday morning decided to take his parents' car for a joyride, drove by his old school, ran over some traffic cones. Police tried to pull him over. He said, not so fast, 70-mile-an-hour chase. They were able to stop him after he hit a parked car, and no one was injured.
Luckily, nobody was hurt. That's why it's funny. That's why it was funny, because nobody was hurt.
Yeah.
Not funny if he hits somebody, but that's crazy. I don't know how some 12-year-olds are taller, but to see like the top of a head drive by,
barely.
And the fact that he decided, I'm going to go by my old school, show everybody, look at me, I'm driving a car.
That's probably the only place he knew where to go. Like, it's like I know that route.
If you saw a car coming at you and you just saw the top of a head,
oh gosh,
I think I would be afraid to call the cops, because what if it was just a little person, like an adult?
Yeah, what if it was Morgan?
And I, you know,
Could be me. Could be me.
you don't have ducks in this
No,
car you have
no
now, right?
ducks.
Don't they do like horses? What do they do?
No, stop. They
do
We're done with
something.
that.
They're supposed to do horses like Broncos, but
Yeah. You like your Bronco?
I love it. Yeah,
You like it better than the Jeep?
yeah, a lot better. I named it too.
What's the coolest place you've ever been? What'd you name it?
I thought you were just moving on. You're like,
No,
cool.
no. What'd you name it?
Bandit. It's after one of my horses I had growing up.
You had a horse?
That's cool.
I had a cat named Bandit. Was it
Really?
black?
Bandit was white.
Oh.
Yeah, we had 4 horses, Eddie.
Wow, that's
Whoa.
cool.
Horse rider.
All right.
Dang.
Coolest place you ever been?
Maybe Zihuatanejo was pretty cool.
Where's
Mexico.
Do what?
Mexico.
that? Oh, got
That's
it.
where Andy Dufresne went.
It's the beach
Spoiler
where on Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah.
So get busy
Say Watanejo.
living. Get bit. I mean, that was kind of cool, but I don't love the beach. But Hawaii's pretty cool.
Coolest place you ever been, Eddie?
Man, I think I would have said Hawaii like a lot of time. Like Hawaii is definitely my favorite place, but when I went to Zion National Park, that's pretty magical. Because like I've never seen anything like that before. Like they have mountains and rock formations so big and so high, like you just can't believe that that's actually real.
Oh yeah.
You know, like that's my eyes have never seen. I've seen the Grand Canyon, but I guess I was younger and I don't really remember. But these structures or whatever, these natural formations, and like you'll have like a little mountain of a rock, and then on top is like a boulder. It looks like a Looney Tune cartoon where the Roadrunner,
like it's way too big.
Yes, and at any
Hey,
moment
or
that
push
rock
it
should
off.
roll off,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it
yeah.
doesn't. It's crazy.
Morgan?
I think it would have to be North Cascades National Park. It's at the very, very top of Washington, and they call it the American Alps. I felt like I was just like this tiny bug on a little planet when I stepped on those mountains. I've never seen anything like it in my life.
Man, when you see big mountains, you're just like, dude, I am nothing. Like,
Yeah.
I'm an ant.
You travel at all, you feel like that.
Yeah.
Like I've been lucky enough to travel a bunch for work for some. One of mine's Norway. When I went to Norway for I did Bear Grylls this first time. I've not seen anything like that ever. We were up in some remote part of Norway. Yeah, I don't even know what fjords.
Oh yeah, that's right, fjord.
Yeah, and the people are so nice, and it's so much more of a community than we have here. You know, we're very isolated. Even when we live next to people, we're very as Americans, we're very isolated. We have our own houses, our own spaces, our own fences, our own yard. It's just not like that generally there. That was super cool. I think my favorite city I've ever been to is probably Vienna, Austria. Very clean, very safe. That's super cool.
I just thought of when I went to Kenya and
Yeah, that's far. That's a good one.
Went on
Ooh, Kenya.
I forgot about this trip, but it just popped in my mind. The safari we did. I mean, we went over there for like 2 weeks and we're working at a orphanage place. But then at the end of the trip, we went on a safari. And I think seeing some of those animals up close, like that was pretty crazy.
Yeah, the more you travel, the more you realize it's not so much about you, and that all the belief system that you've had growing up is just a belief system because that's only because where you live. And had you been miraculously sprouted in another part of the world, you'd have a different belief system. Like in general of how you mess with people, how you mess with food, everything. And so much of our life is just dictated by exactly where we were born. And how those surroundings influence you, the people in those surroundings. But man, you travel around, you realize, just an ant.
Mm-hmm.
Feel like it.
Just an ant. Lunchbox, best place ever?
Alaska. Absolutely beautiful. Just everything, mountains, glaciers. I mean, just water, everything. So much land. It was amazing.
Anywhere you don't want to go ever? India.
Like
North
Korea.
Oh, I'd like to go to North Korea just to see.
No, I want to go to South Korea or just Korea. They call it, no?
Yeah.
I want to go there.
That'd be fun. I like to go there too.
Yeah,
I don't want to go to Russia. I'm scared of
I think
Russia.
I'm good without Russia.
I think I would love to go to Russia.
It's too cold.
It's too scary.
I don't like the cold
No
thing.
mounts.
I would want to see like the square, like it was
The
real
red
life, all
square?
the colors. I would love to go to Russia to see that. I don't want to be in Russia right now, but maybe at some point.
You know when we're on an airplane, I take pictures and stuff. You're just like, dude, just Google it. You get a better picture.
Google images.
That's kind of how I feel about the square in Russia.
I want to see
I'm
it.
good.
Although the Taj Mahal would be cool to see. That's not Russia.
That's India.
Yeah, that would be cool to see. But I've just seen like too many. I'm just letting culture affect me negatively. Like Guatemala, I was good on not going up to Guatemala when I was down in South America.
We're good.
I'm sure there's some great parts of it, and I could be very wrong.
Bad
but-
PR.
Bad PR. That's exactly it. Snakes in Guatemala. Bad
bad, man.
PR.
You know who has good PR is Dubai.
They do.
Yeah, they really do.
They pay
make it
for
seem
it.
amazing.
So,
Yeah.
Great PR.
mhm.
Those
Yeah.
buildings look crazy.
Yeah, and I watch people on TikTok in Dubai, and they're like, they do a thing where they leave their keys in their wallet on their car. Have you guys seen this?
No.
And they go in, and they have dinner, and they come out 2 hours later, and their keys in their wallet are still there, and they're like, this is the safest city you could ever be in.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't hear.
I don't think
But
I'd do that anywhere for an
what's the
experiment.
structure? Like, how have they built such a safe? Like, is there too much fear of like you get your
Probably.
something
Head
chopped
chopped off.
off?
Yeah, probably. Probably fear, probably policing.
Yeah.
But when I went to Japan, there's no trash on the street. There's no trash on the street. There are no trash cans on the street.
So is that people like collecting their trash and throwing it wherever they need to, or people picking them up quick?
It's there. You have trash, you keep it with you until you get to home or inside somewhere else.
That's what I try to teach my kids, man.
There's
Or
no
like even no spitting.
super
no,
clean.
Yeah.
Super clean.
Well, I don't know
Like-
the exact rules, but like, or what your consequences are if you get caught doing that. I mean, here it's illegal to litter, or you get fined, but
No one
people don't
cares.
care.
It's also not a fear-based thing in some places. It's the culture.
It's a
like
respect.
you don't treat other people this way,
Mhm.
and by you doing that, that's you treating other people this way by you littering.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we here, it's like we're isolated and do everything for yourself. That's our culture here. But
And it's really what your parents did, because like my dad would just throw stuff out the window all the time. So I did for years.
that's
and
very
then-
much a 70s and 80s thing. I don't want to just make your dad feel bad.
I
Like
mean, he was just always just like
in
roll
America,
the window down.
Yeah, I remember my uncle doing that, just throwing crap out the door.
And what did I do? The same thing. And then my
Yeah.
wife's like, "What are you doing? Like, don't do that." And then I stopped doing it.
Yep. You can get fined in like Japan, Tokyo, Japan, where I was. But
You went to Tokyo? Is that where you went?
yeah, but people just don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember getting there and being like, "Where do I have this drink? I just drank it. Where do I put it?" And there's not a trash can outside. When I was in Paris last year, they have these bathrooms on the street, and you go up and you don't touch it. You wave your hand on it, and this little door opens, and it's basically a fountain for guys, and the water's coming down the fountain, and you pee on the water, and it just rinses away. And
That's
nobody,
cool.
and if it were in America, people would pee on the building.
Right.
They wouldn't even go in.
Yeah.
And there's a sink, and I was amazed because it was clean. It was just on the street, and there was a line of like 3 guys, and everybody's just waiting to pee on the street, no problem. America, they'd like pooped in their hands and like wiped it on it. Yeah, that's what's up. Hey, let's talk about. Hey, Ray, this is your thing. Would you give up your seat in this scenario at the airport?
Yeah, so I was at the airport, and they said that our flight wasn't balanced. So it wasn't even that they needed an extra seat. They took somebody out because we weighed too much. And so they made this offer, and I wanted to see if you guys would do it, if you thought it was enticing or not.
Okay, go ahead.
It was $500 in voucher credit, so you would get a hotel, a shuttle to the hotel, and food. And you could, however you spent that, you got $500 for all that. And then they also offered $1,000 cash, and it was a Visa gift card. So you could use it pretty much like cash.
You waited one extra flight or what?
You would have to go the next day. So it'd be a whole 24 hours. You get
Oh.
pretty much $1,500.
It just depends.
If you have anything.
Right.
Yep.
Like, why are you going?
Yep.
Do you care about the amount of time you're there? Are you trying to avoid people, but you need to show face? Then okay. But if you're going to miss the funeral that you're going for, then no.
And I couldn't because of work, but do you guys think anybody decided to do it?
Yeah, somebody
Yes.
would because they keep raising it until someone finally accepts.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was the first initial offer, and a college kid, I'm just guessing Vanderbilt guy, right away. That $1,000, he jumped up real quick.
Yeah.
That's heavy. I wonder, do they cover the hotel room, though, if you have to spend the night?
Yeah, well, I mean, it was all part of that $500. You could get a really nice hotel room, $200. You could spend pretty much $200 in food, and then I would imagine $100 would cover a cab.
I don't think $200 gets a really nice hotel room.
In Detroit?
Probably gets I don't know. Detroit's nice again, man.
It's not, though.
Like the downtown.
He was just there.
I was just there.
I
They're trying to
know.
make this thing called Greek Town that's going to come out in like the next year.
Bobby's like, their PR's been good.
Every street, Pure Michigan, man, look at the billboards. Every street is ripped up.
Pure Michigan.
It's not ready for you. Maybe a couple years it'll be good. Not right now.
I'll take your word. Okay, so one other update we need to do. I tried to pay for the present rights for Eddie's dyslexia walk.
Yes.
Reached out. I was like, I got $10,000. Have it. And they were like, we already have a presenting sponsor.
Damn, what a shame.
Now, are you still doing it?
No, I'm still walking. Well, you know.
No.
I mean, should I do it?
Have you cured your dyslexia?
No.
Okay, then you should go
So
do
maybe
it.
I need to do it.
You brought this
The
whole thing up.
Problem is, though, I have a charity thing after the next day with Amy.
Wait,
Well,
what?
you
don't
don't-
even know
you
what day
don't.
anything is because
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah, I
charity
have
thing
the-
is Friday
I
and the
have
race is Saturday.
Producer Eddie Hole in One challenge.
Okay, but you don't know what day it is. You're just saying stuff.
I know it was butted up next to the race because I was stressed out about that.
But you didn't even know about this until I said I'll sponsor this.
Well, no, when I talked about my race, she talked about her charity.
Yeah, but you
That's-
didn't. My point is, you didn't know about it until we talked about your race.
What do you want me to do? You want me to race still?
You're the one that said you were doing it.
Because I thought we were going to raise money for this thing. Now that you're not even going to do the watering station, what's the whole point of me doing this?
Because of the reason of this.
Are you
Raise
coming to the
awareness.
hole in one thing?
No.
Not you.
Oh.
You paid for it.
When is it?
Not you.
It's Friday.
Oh.
I meant Eddie because it says there's a sign. It literally says
Have you seen the sign?
it says in honor of Eddie's dyslexia, hole in one for 10K.
Okay, I have to run it then.
The race.
Yes, that way I can go to, because is yours the next day?
No.
It was the night before.
It's the night
She
before.
said this.
Dude, are you
Okay.
listening?
She said it 3 times.
Okay, so then when
It's
I
Friday
when
and the
I-
race is in the morning.
So when I go to yours, I'll have that conversation with people. Like, got a race tomorrow. I got a big race for dyslexia. That's why the sign is.
Okay, so for everybody that didn't hear it, Eddie's like, hey, will you do this race? So I called and said, I'll sponsor it. And they said, we already have a presenting sponsor. Amy also said, I have a thing. Will you sponsor it? And so I gave Amy $700.
Which is weird, but okay.
Well, what's weird?
Because
No,
I brought up the sponsorship, and then Amy ended up getting the
But
sponsorship.
he was going to do both. It was really
Correct.
kind of him. And also, I just said, I wasn't going to say anything, but now this popped in my head. So I might as well shoot my shot right now because I thought we had missed the deadline. So I wasn't, but I was like, well, maybe we'll just see if we can still make it work because someone before has hit the hole in one and gotten $10,000.
Really?
Yeah, like I think in Atlanta maybe or something. Like it could happen.
Well, if you hit it, Eddie, give the $10,000 to the race.
Whoa, whoa. I'm a foster parent.
True.
So I gave Amy the money. I said I'd like for it to be named in honor of Eddie,
So
even
dumb.
though it's not about dyslexia. So the hole is called, what is it called again?
In honor of Eddie's dyslexia, hole in one for 10K.
Add an event for
Foster kids.
Right.
For Isaiah 117 house.
It's all over the place.
And
yes, it's all over the
all
place.
over the place.
yeah, so, like, and people will, I thought that everybody at the event would just get to step up and do one shot. And they said, oh no, people are going to get multiple swings. And I'm like, that's such a cool little treat for people that are there for the fundraiser to be able to have that little activity. So thank you, Bobby.
What if I didn't sponsor it? Would they still do it?
We just weren't going to have it there. and I thought we'd missed the deadline. That's why when Eddie brought that up, I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll just say something, see what happens. And then that's why I was like, hey, I'm going to circle back to you with the details, because really the deadline had hit. But then they're like, if you have a sponsor, I think we can still make it work. And then you had already Venmo'd me the money. And I was like, slow down. I'm still trying to figure this out. But then, yay, it worked out.
So how much did you donate?
$700.
So how do they cover the 10,000?
It's insurance.
So technically,
We did talk
it was
about that.
$785, but I threw in the 85. So you gave it to me, and then I gave it to
Why do you have
Ben.
to say that?
Well, 'cause
Why,
I-
no,
'cause
why do you
I-
have to say that?
'cause I'm
There was
gonna
no
tell-
need for that, because now
Yeah.
you've minimized it a bit.
No.
you did.
No,
there
'cause
was
I-
there was no need for that. You know it, and that's why you started smiling.
So, Amy, you
no, that's
donated
what I
too.
get. That's what I get for the Vietnam smile. But I didn't mean to say that. She did say that.
Okay, no. I'm going to explain to you the cost of everything. The bay itself, to reserve that bay, is $600. And then $185 is their insurance.
No, I hear you, but you didn't have to say that you paid the
So
rest
did you
of
want
it.
me to lie and say the bay's $600?
No,
and
no one asked how much the bay cost.
But Eddie kind of just did.
No, he said, "How do they get the money?" I said,
That's
"Insurance."
all
he's
it is.
like-
That's all I said.
Insurance.
Yeah.
You
Okay,
were queued
so-
up. She was waiting.
She was just waiting to
She was
throw
waiting
in
to
some
put the
money.
$85 in there. Dang.
That's not true.
Well, that's cool though, Amy. You donated too.
Look at you.
I already donated.
Hey,
I
Good
got,
job, Amy.
Hey, we're
No.
50-50 in this.
I did donate. I had
We're 50-50 in this.
no. I got some feeling things bays, and we invited listeners.
You paid $600 for a bay.
Well, technically, the bays the whole one bay's $600. The bays for listeners were $1,000.
You paid $1,000. Oh, it's your charity though.
It's not my charity, but
Wait, you invited listeners?
we selected listeners. So
Dang, Amy big time me twice in this segment.
Yeah,
no,
you-
but
you-
what?
Wow,
no,
I'm very
you were about
confused.
to spend $10,000 on. No, 100% of the money is going to
Wow.
the organization.
Well, 100%
so why
of the
wouldn't
10
I?
Okay, yeah. I see what you're saying.
Dang,
Like-
I've just been minimized.
That is not. Okay, never mind.
How much did Bobby donate?
Not as much as her.
He's giving everybody the opportunity to have fun and maybe win 10K. So I'm very grateful.
And really, I get all the
How
credit,
did
which
this
is
turn?
kind of cool.
Right.
No one's gonna ask who donated the money. They're gonna read the sign.
I know. Well, they had on the thing like, oh, I guess a director somewhere heard the segment and they're like, oh, that's from Bobby Bones. So when they first sent out the email, they had that. And I'm like, no. Correction.
From
It needs
producer
to say. I was
Don't
like,
get it twisted.
I really need it to say in honor of Eddie's dyslexia. I think they were like, what?
Of course, they were like, "What?"
Because that was the reason. They were supposed to be like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, they're great,
Wow,
very thankful, Bobby. So thank
And you, Amy.
And mostly you, though. 'Cause,
No, mine's like
look at the,
no.
look
There
at the
was
things you did. Really sucked the wind out of
I
me.
mean,
over
let's be
here.
real. I'm the real winner here.
okay.
I spent no money. I have a banner at the.
Is your picture on it?
Amy?
Because they're not going to know who you are. They're just going to think Eddie. They're not going to
No,
know.
I'll be there and I'll tell them I'm Eddie. Hello,
It should
everyone.
be like
I can
Eddie in
add
the clouds.
a photo.
Oh, that's cool. Well, they'll think I'm dead.
Yeah. It should be like Eddie in
In
the clouds.
honor.
Yeah. Like you took the Rainbow Bridge.
They're like, tell us the story about Eddie and his dyslexia. What kind of guy was he?
Yeah.
Gather around, everybody. Let me do one more story. Aston Martin, which is a fancy car, has rolled out a new $3,000 baby stroller. Now, I don't know how much strollers are anyway. So, how much are strollers?
Oh man, they
You
can
can
be
get them for
anywhere
20 bucks.
For, well,
Uh,
$20.
Average $300.
but the
Whoa.
fancier ones
Okay.
like 700.
So, when $3,000 hits and it says it's a stroller from Aston Martin, I think, well, that's going to be extremely expensive.
Yeah.
But I didn't know what strollers actually are.
Like, do you want the stroller with like it looks like a camping chair and the wheels are tiny? That's cheap. You know, like little handles.
But
cheap.
maybe it collapses on the baby?
No. No. They're real small. They're just like the rinky-dink stroller that you used to use
Yeah.
as a kid.
It's almost like they're sitting
It's
on a
very
hammock.
hard to push them. They don't have good wheels. They don't go over off-roading.
Right.
Or you can buy one of those like bobs that have wheels that you see people running with, and you can
Huge,
push your
huge
kids
wheels.
in. They're big old strollers. Those cost about $300.
Hey, sometimes you can add a Bluetooth speaker in there, and it's
For
already
the baby
part-
or for you?
It is for everyone.
Oh, it's like
For
a
everyone.
motorcycle. You just have a big one that just
you can get
blares.
an add-on with a fan that blows right on the baby to keep them warm. I
Yep.
mean, it's
The company has partnered with UK firm Egg to create a high-end stroller. And while it will cost less than the $200,000 plus sticker for a car, its $3,000 and up price tag will still put it firmly in the luxury category. Let me see this one. So, yeah, I guess I don't know the stroller world. So it looks cool, I guess. But also, isn't this like a temporary purchase? Like you can only use these for so long because the kid grows.
Unless you have multiple kids.
Oh, that's a good point.
Then you can sell it on Facebook Marketplace when you're done.
I don't know. Like some of the baby stuff, Lunchbox, kind of hard to sell, right?
A stroller, though.
A stroller maybe easier.
Yeah.
What are you trying to sell? Diapers? Use diapers?
Yeah.
Like cribs, they don't like you reselling those.
Who's they?
Like new parents. They're just like, I don't
For like
want
safety or
Well,
what?
no, some parents want everything new. If it's their first kid, it's like, oh my gosh, everything has to be new. But then once you have multiple kids, you're like, who cares? Give me the used one.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Does it have the emblem on it?
Yeah.
that's pretty
It's
cool.
got it. This again, I don't think I've ever even looked at a stroller up close, but it has like a thing that covers the baby.
The canopy?
The hood?
Yeah, well, it's got the hood. Okay, good. Hood comes over the top, but it also has something that, like, if the baby's laying in it, comes over their chest.
Oh, that's cool.
Is that normal on strollers?
Mm-hmm.
It is. Okay, that's where they.
The front one, I don't know. I've never seen that. You ever
Oh.
seen the front cover?
No.
There is a hood, but this also has like a zip up. Oh, it does
Oh.
have Aston Martin logo. That's pretty cool.
It is crazy how many vehicles make strollers. When I was buying like baby gifts, like Jeep makes them.
I had a Jeep one.
Do they do it for novelty? Because there can't be a huge market in cars making strollers. Like they can't be making money over in that part of the world. So is it novelty to go along with their brand?
I mean, everyone needs a stroller.
I mean,
yeah,
it's a
but
big
I would
market.
say there are probably stroller companies, like baby companies,
Yeah.
more so than I got to get the new Jeep stroller that's coming out this year. Like they probably do it for part novelty. I'm sure it's a nice stroller, but like Pottery Barn Kids, here's a Bentley, 6-in-1. That's a trike, like a kid trike
That's cool.
for
That is
$600.
cool.
I mean, and maybe it's like someone that can't afford an Aston Martin car is like, I can get the stroller though, and so
Like
you
you?
feel like you're a part of the luxury brand.
Mhm.
All right, we're
That's
done.
pretty cool.
I do have a new podcast up with Colby Calais today, and she does talk about, the song that she has, starts on my toes, makes me crinkle my nose, where at the very beginning she goes, will you count me in? And we talk about how she was like, I want that out of the song. I wanted that out of the song.
No
And how
way.
it ended up in the song. So check out the Bobbycast with Colby Calais. She has a new record that's out with a bunch of country artists. Like redo. Whoa, what is this? That's a $6,000 stroller.
Lambo stroller.
A Lamborghini.
Hey, Lunchbox, that's what you need.
$6,000.
So cool.
So what does that one look like?
Well, I don't. It looks like a really cool black stroller with Lamborghini written on it, but I don't know what a real stroller looks like. I mean, I know the shape, but I'm not sure what the utility of a stroller is to put a baby in and roll it around, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah, I do know that some of the strollers, they can like advance with the baby. So some strollers are only meant for a newborn or a very young child. And then as they get older, some of them can change. So that makes them a little bit more expensive too.
Yeah.
This one looks like it turns into a
Car?
It looks like it turns from a stroller though into. Is there a version of a stroller where the kid just sits in it?
Yes. There's
Yeah.
a lay down, and then there's
Is it
a
the same
sit-up.
age?
Yes.
Because a baby doesn't sit.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
I know if that baby just laid. Dude, that's crazy. $6,000.
I mean, there's a cool stroller my neighbor has. It turns straight into a car seat now. Like, you don't even have to take it apart. You just press a button, collapses right into a car seat.
That's
It's like,
amazing.
wow.
What?
That is so cool.
What's that cost?
Where do the
Don't know.
wheels go?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's
I
like
don't
a
know.
transformer. Just goes
I
up
mean,
in it.
I mean, you brought it up, man. You should probably know a
you
little
did
bit
bring it up.
about it.
Sorry, I
And you
just-
treated her like she's an idiot for asking.